everybody. Coach back here with BATZ in our sports gaming investment company. And I want to talk to everybody about some frequently asked questions we've been getting lately that trying to help educate folks as to what sports gaming investment really looks like and how it can help build your investment portfolio and be part of your investment portfolio, be a large part of it. I'm really excited about some of the returns that we've been getting already, and I want to help people understand why some of the crazy things that are going to be said are actually coming true. I mean, it's almost like being on the ground floor at GameStop and being able to, jump on a rocket ship. There are, of course, risks, but the rewards are easily seen, and I'll explain how we get to those rewards. One of the first questions that we frequently are asked is, what is a bankroll? I'll talk about bankroll quite a bit. Bankroll is the basis for everything that we really discuss. And what a bankroll is the amount of money you have set aside so that you have this amount of money set aside to invest in sports gaming. And as an example, I like to compare our sports gaming investments to a 401k portfolio lot. I've been able to manage a couple of those here for employees that I have been the CFO of organizations and have watched over the 401ks. And where I'm going with it is I see this as their bankroll. It's their bankroll for their future, okay, and their retirement. And how I look at the sports gaming investment is it also has a bankroll, and it can help be part of your portfolio and putting that forth into the future. So what I like to say is, how much money are you willing to invest? Can you take out of your daily routine, your daily bills, and have as extra money to put forth towards something special like this? Most bankrolls for the average person just getting started is right around $1,000. Some people have as much as $10,000, and then for your serious sports gaming investors, they have $100,000. And that's what a lot of people like to build towards, is that $100,000 level. And I'm even starting to see some people go beyond that $100,000 level here recently. So that being said, your bankroll leads right into the next question that I get is, what is a unit size? A unit is the amount of money you are going to win in a bet. Most unit sizes you're trying to win either $100, $50, $10. So where a unit comes into play is this. If you have a $10,000 bankroll, let's say, as an example, we like to set the unit size as 1% of our bankroll. Well, 1% of $10,000 is $100. So that would be the unit size. That would be the amount of money you are betting to win on each one of your bet transactions that you're going to have. Another question that we get is, because I frequently talk about EV, that's our expected value that we expect to get per bet, per transaction. And EV, that percentage where we're at right now is just under 9%. So I like to round up, use that 9% number. So if you have a bankroll size of $10,000 and your unit size is $100, we expect to win $9 on every bet you make. And we will have at a minimum probably 10 bet transactions a day, meaning we expect to win $90 a day on that bets per those bets for that day. So if we only have 10 transactions, a lot of times we'll have as many as 20 transactions, meaning the expectation then, our expected value would be right around $180 on days like that. Another question that I get is, where did you come up with this business model? What is the reasoning behind this? What's the concept behind it? And we've actually used the business models from the casinos themselves. Here in Las Vegas, there are a lot of bright lights, a lot of pixels, as I like to say out there on the strip now. Not neon anymore. Those pixels are just a flame right now in the heat. And I'm telling you, all those pixels are built on 1% to 2%. That's all the casinos are looking for. They're looking at high volume and winning at just that 1%, 2% margin. That's what they're fighting for. And they know if they can get that volume, they'll hit those margins and they'll make money. We're looking at this kind of the same way. Our forecasts project that we will have over 5,000 transactions this year. And with 5,000 transactions and hitting at the percentage rate that we're hitting, we get just unbelievable returns. And when you compare those returns to any index in the stock market, we crush them, blow them away. And I don't care if you're even talking Bitcoin in the percentage return. We are doing better than that. So it's real exciting to be part of this and be on the ground floor with it. But getting back to it, that expected value right now, we're at 9%. So if you've got 5,000 transactions, okay, and you're betting to win $100 on each one of those transactions, and our expected value is 9%, you'll make $45,000 in a year. That means you're getting 450% return on your investment. Okay, you're risking $10,000. You have that in your portfolio, and our expected return on that is $45,000. Now, of course, there are always risks, and of course, it may not hit that. We understand that, but that's where our projections and forecasting are right now. One of the last questions that I want to get to is the forecasted number of units per day. What am I gonna be betting per day? Well, on the average day, we will have anywhere between 10 and 20 bets. You're thinking, wow, that's a lot. Well, the reason why it's a lot is we can cover a lot of sports. We cover 8 to 10 different soccer leagues at any one time. All the European soccer leagues, the Mexican soccer league, the MLS. We have basketball, baseball, of course, football, college basketball, the WNBA, college football. So on a given Saturday in the fall, there can be quite a few bets out. And you may be thinking, well, I don't know if I want to really risk all that. I mean, it seems like I'm going to have a large part of my bankroll out on a Saturday. And the answer is, we try and arrange it so that you never have more than 10 to 15% of your bankroll out at any one time. But on a Saturday, your total that you might be betting might be as much as like 40%. But a lot of that's going to be in the morning, just knowing that the European soccer leagues start very early in the morning. For us on the West Coast, they can get going as early as 4:30 in the morning. And games will run all the way through till 10 o'clock at night out here. So that being said, at any one time during that day, you're never really going to have more than 15% of your bankroll out. You may be thinking, that'll be a lot of bets to get, and I don't know that I want to get up that early and get all these bets in. And one of the things that we've really prided ourselves on is as soon as we get a handicap on that game, we try and get it out to you. So you'll have early lines on like the college football games or NFL games. Any game that starts, or European soccer games, any game that starts as soon as their last game is played, we try and get a line out within 24 hours on that next game. And that's what really helps you understand and even your workflow on your side. Because people ask, well, I have my own trader, or I have my own stockbroker. They make all those moves. Well, we can't do that for you. You have to make your own bets on this, but we're going to provide you with that quality information. The other nice thing about it is your money isn't locked up in an account that is someplace else. Your money is in an account at a book or at a casino where you'll have access to it and be able to withdraw very easily and very quickly. So that's another benefit to doing things our way. There's no fees on that side. You pay us one flat fee per month for all our sports or for a singular sport if that's all you want to do. I heavily recommend the everything package. And I don't recommend it just because it's more money. I recommend it because it has more transactions and more opportunities to win. And what you'll find is, you're not paying a broker fee. You're not paying all these extra fees that you'll be getting into it, and the cash is more readily available to you. Those are the benefits of really being involved in the sports gaming investment side of things, right now in today's age. And last but not least, forecasted ROI. Our forecasted ROI, I had mentioned, is we expect our high end to be right around 450%. Our rate of return, our bottom shelf, the worst month we had, we only returned 10% or 10 units. That would be over a year, that would be a rate of return of 120%. The average or mean we're coming in at is approximately 36 units or 360%. These are astronomical numbers. Understanding that a good year in the market, you return 10%. So to 12x a good year in the market with our floor seems astronomical. I mean, with a guy who has his MBA and focuses on finance and has been in the finance side of things for years now, 120% just seems unrealistic. But I'm here to tell you, I've seen it. I'm seeing it in action right now. And I just want to bring this to the people and have you guys be a part of this as well. I think this is an exciting time to be part of this, and I hope you hop on board. We're at BATZ.com, and if you've got any questions, please feel free to send me an email, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. You guys take care, you have a great day, and we'll see you at the window.